We are totally wrong. Last week we had expectation on NQ about it's 1,509 level, and both the COT and PA price action, we were totally off the market price. Let me show you on what data is saying right now compared to previous week. We will starting first of all from COT reports on NQ, so to say. COT previous week we had this massive shift of long position, which was we had a net long of 23,957 level, and we had data of a positive 25,268. But this week that totally changed. Now we are having just a net long of 9,900, and also we had a net negative data of 14,057. With this now, what exactly is this showing? We are there, and look at other points we have to note. We look at the open interest at this column here. You can see that the open interest is not actually adding a position, because if actually the buyers are trying to enter into the market to push price to 31,509, definitely the open interest should be increasing, adding more to show that the participants are doing what, coming to the market. But we are not seeing that. We are seeing the coming in, and there is no a strong institutional buying at this level. COT report. And what exactly the price action is showing, and the price action is actually showing us a total reversal of what we predicted. Let me show you from on a weekly time frame like we predicted. So we are saying we're expecting that we keep on pushing higher, but that didn't happen. As soon as we even close a lower than the we open a lower price compared to the closing price of the 2 weeks ago. So what do we have here? It also show that there is a on June 8, 2026, and also on June 15, 2026, on that week that we had this volume imbalance there, which is actually stopping a price from pushing high. So price used that as a resistance to keep pushing price high. So price came back again, tested it a little bit, then push lower. But where it gets more or less like kind of clear on a daily time frame, now we have a little bit of what we can actually work together with, which is this level. So on a daily time frame, we have a low of 4th of June and a high of 8th of June. So there is a fair value gap there, which was actually what price is using now to make this impulse downward movement now. And what am I going to be expecting at this current junction, due to the fact that the buyers are not coming to the market now, and there is no willingness of this price to keep on pushing higher on institutional level. So I will be following this NQ per day-to-day basis, because there is no clear winner in the current situation we are. So any of our analysis here lasts just for 24 hours. After 24 hours, anything can change. So what will I be expecting? I will expect price to come back to this fair value gap that formed on the low of July 15 and the high of July 17. So there is a fair value gap here. If price can come to that place, I will watch first of all price behavior. If price will use this as a resistance to push down, or we will likely use this maybe as a support. We use that as a inversion fair value gap as a support and to push higher. So it's strictly per day-to-day basis, as we are witnessing on this current price environment. So we have to be careful on that. Then we head to ES, that is S&P 500, And if we go to on ES on a COT report also, we have now is very obvious. We have the long positions are keep on decreasing from on 22nd of June we have 619,000, 615,000, 609,000. Now at the latest reports, now we are having a net position of 575 k thousand. So we are actually seeing the long side of the market keep on reducing. The long side keep on reducing. So we are having a negative like 3 weeks. Past 3 weeks now we have a negative delta. So what are we be expecting now, since market the long side of the market that keep on reducing? So we should be aware of that and also plan what markets are doing. And also the same idea I had on NQ, that is exactly what I will be doing here. I will be following this setup at daily basis. And if we look at our price action here, you will see there is a order block on 4th of June. So price has failed several times. We have this order block on 4th of June. So price here we have this break of structure, a change of character here. But since that level is still respecting, since the order block on 4th of June is still there and price is still respecting that level now. So what will I be doing right away now? Like if you look at the charts now, what I marked so far, now I will expect something like maybe on Monday I have something like a inside bar whatever here. Then with this inside bar, then probably we have something like a fair value gap. Then we use that fair value gap as what resistance to keep pushing price lower. And where am I targeting? I will be looking at 7393 and also 7320. Okay, so that's on my S&P 500. That is a ES. Then I head to YM. Now YM, that's a mini Dow Jones. On mini Dow Jones, let's go to what institutions are doing on a mini Dow Jones. You can see it's not that for the last 3 weeks we had this net positive net long, and that is basically, it's not that no significant improvement. And if the other two indices, that is to say NQ and ES, are going in the same direction, definitely the other indices we try to do or to catch up with them. So what will I be looking at this place? And also other thing to note on the YM here, if you see the in the side of open interest, the participants here from 15th of June we are 103k. Now we are reduced, we came to 78k, we came to 83k, 79k, and currently level now is participants right now is 76k. So what is that saying to us? The buyers, the participants are doing what? Exiting the market. They are not willing to participate in this. So like I said previously, I will be expecting this there is this volume imbalance here, the opening price of 12th of June and the the closing price of 12th of June and the opening price of 15th of June. So that is the target. I want that level to be filled on E-mini Dow Jones. And that is basically it for the 3 indices. And the last week, what the other this thing will be DSY. Okay, DSY on let's go to what institutions are doing on DSY. What exactly the institutions are doing on DSY? Yeah, we have they're actually on positive data, but that is not convincing. And also on the last 3 weeks we had 50 as in the opening interest, the participants, we have 54k, we have 54k, 50. Now we are going to 53k, 53k. So that kind of a reduction. But if you look at the next side, we are still doing what? Adding more net long on the SY, and the the short side of it is actually also doing what? Reducing for just a few weeks. So basically, if you look at DSY past COT side of the market, you can see that the strong actually still holding price. So what will we be doing on DSY now? Then we go to chart. What is chart telling us on a weekly chart here? On a weekly chart here on DSY, like I said the previous times ago, that I'm expecting this fair value gap here to keep on holding price until there is a significant change on the week of high of 8th of June and the low of 22nd of June. There is a fair value gap there and also volume imbalance there, which are still holding price until that level get invalidated. Then I will be looking for any opportunity for sure. But as far as that level is still existing on weekly time frame, my bias will be bullish on DSY. Then we go to Euro USD. Euro USD, see that will be basically reverse of inverse of DSY. So I will be okay. Let's go to Euro USD. Let's check what institutions are doing. 1 2 3 4 5 6. For the past 6 weeks now, we have been institutions. They were not like actually like adding more or less a long position, or so to say, but it's just like the short side of the market on the institution on the long side of the market. Now if you look at we have 554k, 554k, 570k, 572k. Now recently now they have a 565k, and we have a 565k. That is the long side of the market. Then on the short side of the market also, what are they doing? They started from 289, 292k. Then they add more short position, 331k, and they add another short position, 350k, and they add another short position, 357k, and they add another short position, 363k. So on the side of the sell side, the short side, they are still doing what? Adding the short position on Euro USD. So see these two data on DSY and the Euro, so they are doing what? Aligning together. So we keep our bears down on Euro USD. We'll be expecting a bearish market on Euro USD. Then we head to pounds USD. On pounds USD has been a unpredictable side of the market. Why is it like that? The institutions are saying the facts. If you check the last 3 weeks now, we have a positive net delta, and that is really for the past 3 weeks. And it's not like they are adding like a little position on the buy side. They are net 1.8 here. Now they are 14k. Now the latest report here is 22k net delta. That is massive. So that is why you see this kind of price action. Look at the way the prices keep on it. But for buying or trying to push the button, I think the best should be concentrated on Euro USD. That is more or less a cleaner in price action and also per institutional perspective, basically. But I'm not saying that this pounds cannot go and cash it, because at the end of the day, pounds should and I believe it will respect the DSY strong position. So that is basically that for currency. Then on gold, I still don't nothing is still that cleaner for me. Like I said some weeks ago, that gold currently now is not that nothing more exciting about gold now for now. Then we head to on a daily time frame. You see it has been ranging. So for now, if you're trading good, you need a thumbs up to trade good. And guys, that will be definitely be all for now. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, smash it, trade smart, and be safe.